Where's your butt? Smashed. A big butt. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I decided I wanted to do a little bit of a fashion styling video. So I basically thought that I would do a few of my, I suppose, summer staples and the things that I love pulling out at summertime just to make me feel summery. But obviously living in Ireland, the weather is temperamental to say the least, and so I feel like summertime can be so varying. Like you can, one day it can be 25 degrees and boiling hot, and the next it can be raining and like 13 degrees again. So I suppose this video is kind of some of my staples, but then also some of the ways that like I suppose I warm up some of my staples so I'm not freezing cold in the rain. The first one is the maybe really standard basic thing that seems really obvious, but is the denim short. And sorry, let me just get it from the pile. I don't have one of those fancy rails yet, so also I have no space for a fancy rail, so it's never gonna happen, I'm afraid. Well, maybe one day, but the denim short and the white tee, okay? Maybe obvious, but it's such a classic. In some ways they're kind of separate because I feel like I'd also wear the white tee with just so many other things as well. So like in some ways they maybe should be separate, but I feel like as an outfit they're just so classic. Like no matter when you wear this, like you're always gonna look fashionable, like you're always just look put together and it just looks nice. I obviously love, personally, I love a light wash denim during the summertime because I mean, light wash is just where it's at. These ones are a little bit on the short side, which means I'm not always necessarily comfortable wearing them in Ireland. And these are my Levi's that I actually got on Depop. I actually got another pair recently that are a slightly darker wash. They don't fit as nicely like around, I don't know, just kind of everywhere. They're a little bit like tighter, maybe around the bums. They kind of like squish my bum a little bit because I have a bit of a big butt problem. But yeah, I love these ones though. They are a little short though, so I usually maybe would keep these more for like actually when I'm like maybe on holiday. Because I don't know, for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I find that like there's certain things I'd wear when I'm on holiday like in a different country, but I wouldn't necessarily wear in Ireland. Is that just me? If it's not just me, please tell me. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, I just love styling these two together. And so one way I really like to warm up this kind of outfit is actually just throwing a blazer over it. And in the summer, like you can get some really lovely lightweight blazer. This is my absolute favorite. I think it's potentially my favorite blazer of all time. I love this one. It's like this gorgeous kind of stony, beigey, browny kind of color. I don't even know what color it is, but I just love it. It obviously goes so nicely just with that, like those neutral tones. Because it's like the nice light color, it's still really bright and summery, so you don't feel like you're like dark or something. Saying that, I quite like black in the summer too, but it's a really nice way of warming up the outfit. Another really nice way of warming up just a shorts and a t-shirt outfit is a leather jacket. Leather jackets are just so timeless. So that leather jackets, I don't know if they suit me that well. At times I'm like, yeah, I'm about the leather jacket, and then at times I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm cool enough for this, you know. But leather jacket, another way, amazing way to warm up an outfit just in Ireland. I obviously love wearing these just with a runner. I am the biggest runner girl. I love runners with a passion. So probably most of these outfits will be styled with runners because that's what I wear all the time. Actually, talking about that, my current runners of choice would be these Vejas. I got these for my birthday actually only just a week ago, not even a week ago, and I just love them so much. They're actually probably so dirty, but they're just here. They're really simple. There's not really much to them, like, which is partly why I love them. They just go with everything, literally everything. Dresses, shorts, jeans, trousers, and like just everything, and I love them. One thing I have seen around a lot is the Nike Air Forces, which are just really in at the moment, which also are really cool, and they're kind of like a bit more of an edgy look. I'm not sure if I could pull that off as well, so I'm not sure if they're one I would invest in myself, but they do seem to be everywhere and they're just really cool. But they are ones I love just because they just go with everything, and they're kind of maybe less of a trend item, I suppose, because I just know that I'll wear these when I'm like 40 as well, you know. But anyway, alright, number 2 is the lovely linen shirt. I love a linen shirt. This is actually the only linen shirt I own. I got this last year. I hadn't got one before that. This one's from H&M, H&M edition. I also love using the linen shirt to do like a full white outfit. So like I might wear this with like white jeans and like some white trainers, and it's just such a vibe. But then obviously for a bit hotter days, you could also just style it with some denim shorts or some white shorts if you wanted to keep that like all white look. But then I just love it. One nice thing about it is like I a lot of the time would leave the sleeves like just open, which Darren hates. He just thinks it looks really silly, but I think it looks really cool. And which kind of means then that like in some ways it kind of can be warmer, if that makes sense. Because it's not like just a little like string top or something, or a little t-shirt. Like you still gotta have your like full arms nearly covered. Which I feel like kind of warms you up, even though I know linen, like the whole point of linen is to keep you cool, which is just why they're perfect, because it keeps you cool but also keeps you warm at the same time. Like what more could you want out of a t-shirt, you know? A shirt, not a t-shirt, gosh. So it's kind of a handy one because it kind of does the warm and the cold in Ireland, which is really nice. Because like, for example, one way I love wearing this is just this linen shirt with my, okay, this may be controversial for summer because it's not really summery, but on those, you know, those cold summer days, like those days that it's raining, it's miserable, but like throwing on a linen shirt, I feel summery. So I put on like my black skinny jeans and my black Doc Martens, and I just think it looks really cool. But then also because you're wearing a linen shirt, it kind of feels summery in a way, sort of, I think. But anyway, yeah, so that's my number 2, is the linen shirt. I really need a rack. I just chucked all half the ones off the bed. Damn, so not good enough. For essential number 3, it is the floral dress. So this one is pretty out there for me, in fairness. I don't actually have very much colour in my wardrobe. Overall, I'm quite the neutral girl. I'm bringing in a bit of colour here today because, I mean, I'm sorry, but the pastels at the moment, I am just living for them. Loving the blue. The yellows, loving them. I'm just absolutely obsessed. But this is one that I actually got quite a while ago, like basically in winter. And I saw it and I just really liked it. Like sometimes this red speaks to me and it's kind of random. But anyway, this is a gorgeous little, just a little mini dress. It's got buttons all down the bottom. I actually really like the button style. I think it's really flattering, maybe just on my shape. It kind of like comes in at the waist. But yet it flows out the bottom, so I don't feel like it's kind of riding up like my buttocks or something, you know what I mean? No. But this one also has these really cute little puff sleeves that I just really love, which kind of ties into the current trend that's obviously going with like the puff sleeve and the different kind of shoulder details, which I really like. So it's kind of like a little subtle way to kind of include that, I suppose, into a lovely summer piece. So one way I've seen lots of people kind of warming up summer dresses, which I do like, but I'm not sure if it's completely like my style, would be throwing it on with some like Doc Martens and a leather jacket to kind of like have that mixture of that masculine with that like feminine look. And I think it looks really cool, and I think other people look really cool in it. I'm not fully sure if I look cool in it, I think, which is really the issue, isn't it? Maybe it's just like the red with the black that's just like a lot or something. But actually another one that I have is this one. Sorry, it's just so creased. Gosh, and it's just not together at all. Let me show you the pattern. It's falling everywhere. So it's this beautiful, it's actually really similar color to this. It's kind of on that like pastel-y tone, but it's got like this gorgeous little like flower detailing on it with kind of like a cream, a bit of pink, a little bit of like kind of like a almost like a reddy orange, and then some green as well. And I just think it is so nice. I really like wearing it. It's so flattering. So, oh, actually I didn't mention where this one's from. This one was from H&M and this one is from New Look. This one I got this year, but this one I got I think potentially 2 years ago. But I actually love it. It's so flattering. Like, I think one of my most flattering dresses that I own, actually. It's just the way it kind of like comes in quite like at quite a nice like height, length, curvature. I don't know what the word is. Like, it comes like it's a nice amount of V without being too much that you're kind of like, oh my gosh, they're jiggling everywhere, you know. But then it also comes in just so like snatched on the waist, and I just really like it. It's so comfortable and pretty. It's actually lovely. I've worn this to a wedding before, just with some lovely little white sandals. Actually that's one lovely way to dress up these kind of dresses. Obviously this is just a really plain cotton dress, which isn't particularly fancy, but I love throwing it on with just like a little heel, you know, just a little sandal. I love this. These are gorgeous. I got them just from ASOS. I wouldn't say they're like the most comfortable to wear, just the way that like the thing wraps around my foot. It like, my feet kind of slip forward a bit in them, I find, but I just love the height of that with like the brown heel on them and the square heel, which is just life. But yeah, I love those ones. They're just so simple and they're kind of classic. They kind of will always look nice, you know. But yeah, I love throwing them on just with a floral dress. Kind of dressing them up if you kind of, maybe you're going to like a christening, or I don't know. What kind of events do people go for too? It's maybe a little bit too casual still, one of those kind of dresses for a wedding. But for like a really maybe relaxed kind of feel wedding, like just a little shoe like that would be gorgeous with it, just to dress it up. Another kind of sandal actually I'm really loving, a little heeled sandal, are these kind of style with like the like kind of like the wrapping on the front. Oh, I just love them. These ones are from Topshop. These ones are gorgeous, like such a cool heel. Like this like really cool heel. I'm just obsessed. I love these. I actually haven't worn these yet. Partially because I don't wear heels that often and it's usually for more of like a dressed up occasion. I think these would look really nice with like a long trouser, like kind of like a wide leg, maybe like a linen trouser. Oh, I think they look so cool. So the next one I'm calling, this is not a thing, but I'm calling the little white dress. So obviously you have usually like the little black dress, and that's kind of like your, I suppose, the closet staple, I guess you could call. But I'm going to say that for summertime, the little white dress is a summer staple for sure. This one is just a Zara one. In reality, this is probably more kind of a beach cover up, but I like to wear it kind of just with either just like a little slip dress under it, or I sometimes actually wear it with just some cream like cycling shorts and like a little tank. Partially because I just feel a bit more comfortable. I just feel like that even if it like, I don't know, you know, if like a dress kind of flips up or something and then you're like, there's your butt. Yeah, but anyway, so this is a lovely one. It's got this, it's actually just a plain shirt dress, really like relaxed style. I love white dresses, but for some reason I don't have very many of them. Like, I don't know why, considering how much I like them, but I actually recently did a Zara and a H&M bit of a shop and I got a couple of white dresses, to be honest, so I guess my closet's gonna be growing a little bit. But yeah, so this is just a lovely white one. I just love this just with some trainers, just like my little white wedges, and it's just such a vibe. But I also love putting on, like, especially this kind of one, like this is such a, like a thin kind of see-through kind of style one. Like this is just like a gorgeous, just over like your swim costume, chuck on some sandals. And I think especially at the moment, white dresses are just so in. I don't know why. Well, I think they kind of always are. I completely know why, because they're amazing. This one's really pretty and it's got some lovely details. But then maybe for like a slightly fancier style, I have this one, which gosh, has a really dirty mark on it. That's terrible. And this is actually just a pretty little thin one, which I was amazed by the quality of. So I don't have a try on of this, but this is just kind of another version that I have. Really not see-through at all, which is amazing. Saying that, I did wear nude with it. So potentially see-through. I mean, I don't think you can wear black underwear, but I mean, that's kind of the general rule, you know. Has this lovely little drop hem, it's not a hem, drop, blah, blah. But anyway, this is kind of just a fancier kind of version of like the little white dress, I suppose. This one I wouldn't wear just on like a casual day, but it's a nice one for maybe more of like a summer occasion. Obviously not a wedding, because I mean, you don't want to steal the show, that would be rude. But like for just even like a really nice barbecue, like nowadays we haven't been able to dress up for ages, so like in reality we want every single occasion to dress up to the max, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, you could just whip this out for a cheeky barbecue, a cheeky social distance barbecue down with the neighbors or something, you know what I mean? I don't think this will be in stock anymore, because this was probably 2 years ago maybe, so it's kind of an old one, but something like this is obviously another gorgeous option. So for my last essential of the day is this. Well, you obviously can't see it because it's too long, but is a midi dress. Midi or maxi. I don't know. Where is the discrepancy? Like, when does it become maxi? Does it have to touch the floor for it to be maxi? Is midi like a certain amount of centimeters below the knee? I don't know. But anyway, this one I really like. Obviously it's black, which is maybe not the most summery of colors. I love the shape, like smock dresses I am about. I didn't really discover them until kind of like this year somehow. I don't know how I missed that, but I missed it somehow. But oh, I just love them. They're so flattering. Like I think because they're kind of big and like flowy, they like make your legs and your arms and your neck and all like just look thin or something. I don't know, but I really like it. This one actually I love wearing to work because like it's long, so like I'm obviously a social care worker, so I have to be like appropriately dressed, if that makes sense. But like on those like kind of warmer summer days, it's really nice to have something that's a little bit more flowy, kind of the wind kind of blows up it a bit, you know, get the fresh air. So I kind of think like it's obviously super nice just for casual kind of instances, but I find it's really, really nice for work as well because it's something that can be appropriate, but yet you still feel summery and like in your dress and you're all pretty and ooh. So yeah, actually I did order a few other Maxi. I'm gonna call them Maxi dresses because I don't know. I ordered some more in the H&M when I got some bits on H&M and Zara. Zara's meant to be coming today and it hasn't come yet and I really wanted to come. Anyway, so this is obviously black one, which is maybe not the most ideal, but another thing you could actually do, because obviously I have a very casual work, but for people who may be going to an office, you could still wear something like this and maybe just throw on that blazer that I showed you before, like that lighter blazer, maybe with a Gucci, kind of like the Gucci loafer dupe that Zara did, which I really like. It's a slightly more of a, it's kind of like, it's literally the same color as this blazer. Like, look at that, I'm just saying. But you could throw them on all together and you kind of like the loafer just like smartens up an outfit straight away. So you look a little bit smarter, but you're still in your dress, you're flowing, like it's airy, like you're not as warm. But then that's also another way to warm up the dress if it's even colder. Oh my gosh. Because obviously this gives you the length, so you're kind of more covered. So when it is colder, you do have more of you covered than obviously like a short dress. But then this is such a great way to warm up that as well. Then again, you could also throw on a denim jacket with it. Like, a denim jackets are obviously just such a staple and a classic just for forever, really. But then also obviously for when it's hotter, you could just throw on it with a sandal. That is kind of all of my top kind of 5 clothes items. But then I just wanted to throw in, well, basically this beauty. Oh, I love this bag so much. So this is kind of like that rattan basket style bag that is very, very in. Well, it's basically just in every single summer. It just makes every outfit just feel so summery and I just love it so much. This is actually just one I got from Tesco. Like, it was €12. I'm sorry, but just give that a moment. But this one's from Tesco. They do loads of these kind of style ones. I'm pretty sure I never know if I say this right. Is it Dune? Is it Dun? Is it Dunay? I don't know. I feel like I see all these things like the word just somewhere, or like I see it just like, you know, but I never actually hear people ever say the word. And so I just don't know how to say them. But anyway, I know that Dune does like a fancy, I'm gonna say Dune because it kind of goes with June, you know, we're in June, so I'm gonna say Dune. And I know they do obviously a more expensive version of this kind of thing and it's a little bit bigger, I'm pretty sure. I'd have to check, but and obviously this is kind of based on like the very original low bag that is just, the budget is just not really my kind of budget, you know? It's just a little bit too expensive for me. But if you can afford it, go do it because it's gorgeous. But I know Mango and Zara obviously have had some really nice dupes of it actually. Obviously it's not the same style as this at all. It's more of like the bigger kind of basket. But they're so lovely and they just go with everything. They just make everything look so summery. Like, I would literally throw this on like with this outfit right now. My trackies, a blue shirt and this, and it would just be a vibe, you know? I know loads of other spots like Boohoo. I think I just saw one that also is doing one just like this, actually, this really similar style. Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing this all summer long, literally. And as you saw in like every single basically one of the clips, I was wearing this with it because it just goes with everything. So another one that I have for kind of summertime that I'd wear is this one from Aldo. I actually got Antique and Max though. It's a little bit more structured, so it's not as much of that kind of like flowy, summery kind of vibes, but I do like it just because the color, it kind of brings that like lightness, because obviously, I mean, summer, brightness, lightness. Excuse me. So these have been my 5, I suppose, must-have, essentials, summer, staples, I don't know what you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know what yours are down below, and I will see you in the next video.